So today, we're diving into the hot topic of Kelsey Mitchell and her future with the Indiana Fever. Let me start by saying this is not clickbait. What we're discussing here is straight-up confirmation. If the team's GM and head coach are publicly saying they're building around a big three, that includes Kelsey Mitchell, I think it's safe to say she's staying at least for now. Now, let's break it down. Kelly Krauskopf, the Fever's president, spoke about how important Kelsey is to the team's vision moving forward. The team clearly values her, and they're ready to take full advantage of the tools at their disposal under the CBA. They can offer her a supermax deal and core her, which means locking her into their plans for the immediate future. Krauskopf herself admitted it would be irresponsible not to use that option. So, what does this mean? Well, barring any major surprises, Kelsey Mitchell will remain with the Fever during this free agency period. Could she still be traded? Sure, but that's a different conversation. Right now, all signs point to her being part of the team next year, and quite possibly in 2025 as well. Let's listen to what Krauskopf said about the team's approach. She's our #1 priority. That's as clear as it gets. The Fever are committed to Kelsey Mitchell and the impact she brings to the court. They built a roster with immense talent, including young stars like Aaliyah Boston, and they clearly see Kelsey as a cornerstone of that effort. But here's the thing. While she's likely staying for the short term, the long term is a different story. Mitchell may decide to explore her options in free agency down the line, potentially testing the waters in 2026 or even sooner. Players often take one-year deals in situations like this to maintain flexibility. If that happens, the Fever could look to trade her and get a strong return, much like we've seen with other WNBA stars. Now, what about the dreaded core designation? It's controversial, for sure. For those unfamiliar, coring a player essentially gives the team control over where they go next. Even if Kelsey wanted to leave Indiana, the Fever would have significant leverage, allowing them to demand assets in return. This isn't new, we've seen it with players like Elena Delle Donne and Skylar Diggins-Smith. If Kelsey wanted out, the Fever could still ensure they come out ahead. However, let's not lose sight of what Kelsey has brought to this team. She's been an incredible part of the Fever's journey, and her contributions on and off the court shouldn't go unnoticed. Whether she stays long-term or decides to move on in the future, her role in shaping the Fever's current trajectory is undeniable. Hypothetically, if Kelsey were to leave, which teams might be a good fit? The Minnesota Lynx could make sense if they have the cap space and assets to pull off a trade. Other contenders, like the Chicago Sky, might also be in the mix depending on their roster moves. But let's not jump too far ahead. The Fever control her future for now, and they seem determined to keep her. In the end, the Fever are in a strong position. They hold the cards with Kelsey Mitchell, and it looks like she's going to be a big part of their plans for at least the next couple of seasons. And if she does move on eventually, the team will likely get significant value in return. For now, Fever fans can rest easy knowing Kelsey Mitchell isn't going anywhere, at least not yet. This is the kind of talent you don't let walk away without a fight. And the Fever are making it clear they won't. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on Kelsey Mitchell, the Fever, and all things WNBA. See you next time.